Welcome back to the Crypto Moses channel. I'm going to be super real here today, okay? Most people do end up stepping away from crypto assets or Bitcoin right before it actually makes its next big move. And if history has taught us anything, is that in this, fear tends to peak just before opportunity ends up knocking. And right now, we do still see a lot of uncertainty within the market. Sentiment is a bit shaky, and people are either panicking or sitting on the sidelines. But here's the thing, Bitcoin is holding strong at right now about 87 to 88K, and it's up over the past 24 hours. And you guys, that's not weakness. And just to be clear, I'm not here to tell you what to do with your money. I'm not a financial advisor. We all know that. But I do want you to do your own research. I'm going to give you as many stats to make it easier for you by telling you what I've gone through in the crypto market and how I'm still navigating it today. So if this is actually valuable to you, click that subscribe button. Make sure you do not miss any sort of crypto update because that bull run is still coming. And something to really think about, you guys. Fear is really loud. Right? Everybody in the fear market, everyone's tweaking balls. Hey, the market, that's fear. But then you've got opportunity, which is actually quiet and on the sidelines. And it isn't euphoria, it's usually hesitation. But you guys, hesitation from the crowd often means accumulation from the smart money. Now, I'm not rushing in, I'm watching and I'm patient. Right? It's probably the hardest thing in crypto is you have to be patient. And we haven't broken any key resistances yet for me to go, hey, things are going to go crazy. And I can pull up the chart here and just walk you guys through that. As we can see here, BTCC, and what we want to do is pull back on the higher time frame. So right now we're sitting on the hour. We have broken the basics of this trend line. And the idea here is, will it make a new trend line forming? If it can form a trend line following this notion right here, then we totally have the capability to have completely flipped the trend. And then all the people down here that have just been selling all this time, all the people selling here are the ones that are going to be kicked out of the market and miss this part of the bull run, right? Because we still have another 20-25% up. But the more important thing, it isn't necessarily how big the leg up is going to be. It's the resilience shown in crypto. And if we have to come back to this support level, then BTCC will be making its all-time highs again. And that's what we need to consistently see. The more new all-time highs come in, it shows you the new people entering the crypto market. Okay, and as I mentioned, a quick shout out to BTCC, one of the best crypto exchanges to actually trade money on. Here's why I say this. It lets you up to 500x BTC, as you can see right there. And you don't need big moves to make big money. You guys, let's think about this. All right, let's really zoom into the chart. Even this little move, 1.6%, 1.9%, 2%, 500x leverage, 10x is your money on a position. That's why I really like leverage. That's why I like this exchange. That's why I like being able to pick my number and move it up and down. And I can set my stop losses and my take profit right then and there. So it makes it so damn easy. And what you don't want to do is miss this bull run by not knowing how to change, not knowing how to stack up on assets. And here is something to really think about statistically, okay? There are $220 billion right now in stablecoins sitting on the tide line. That is basically a loaded spring. Let that sink in real quick. That's over 220 billion parked in stable coins on the sidelines right now. That is literally money just waiting, watching the market, ready to move the second sentiment flips. And what does this mean? Markets don't rise slowly. They start to rip once we get that money starting to enter liquidity. And we saw it when the strategic reserve news had hit. Bitcoin surged. Altcoins had doubled in just hours. This isn't a maybe. This is actually a pattern that's forming. Now, behind the scenes, what you're not seeing on some of these headlines, we're seeing that the Feds is shifting its tone, right? It's tightening up, removing tighter regulations when it comes to crypto. And we just saw that occur with XRP, right? Then we've got a tornado cash sanitation lifted. Right? And this is a potential huge win for decentralization. And then surprisingly, North Korea ranks amongst one of the largest BTC holders thanks to its cyber theft, which is wild. But yes, it does show how critical Bitcoin has become on a global scale. Okay, and now this market rhythm feels very familiar. Every cycle look different, but the rhythm is the same. We've got panic, recovery, disbelief, and then lastly, breakout. We've seen this after the China ban. We saw it after all ETFs were dumping down to 38K, right? And we probably are going to be seeing it again now. Also, if it's tax season and it's giving you a headache for DeFi transaction, just know we've got you covered at BCM. The link is below. We literally specialize in crypto reporting for taxes, so you can focus on your portfolio instead of these damn spreadsheets, and you can focus on trading. Okay, hit the link below. We're still doing free consultations before the season ends, so use that to your advantage. Back to the video. The SEC is finally hinting at letting NFTs be used for capital raises. And this might sound extremely niche, but this is extremely huge for Web3 infrastructure and altcoin legitimacy. Now, imagine if we get another altcoin season, but this time with regulatory clarity instead of just this consistent fear. Okay, now I've been here a while. I've been in this industry a while. I've made a lot of good trades and I've made a lot of dumb ones. But the one thing I learned is that the best setups rarely feel safe right away in the moment, but they do have a lot of confluences. Okay, and I'm not here to sell the hype, right? I'm really hoping that it gives you perspective every time based on real patterns, real market behavior, and then experience it. Hopefully the easy way for you is I've already done the hard work. Now, before you go, if this video was very valuable to you and you understand why Bitcoin needs to be a long-term asset for you, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and comment below letting me know what you do with your crypto portfolio. I'm always curious. I always want to know. Stay informed, stay prepared, and stay ahead as this market is very volatile. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.